So a major question that I get always from anyone that's looking at Panama, whether it's for fully relocating or maybe for a plan B, they want to know how safe it is. So I'm going to compare it to a few different other countries that you might be looking at in Latin America, ones that I know well because I have worked in various countries in Latin America. So I'm going to compare it to, let's say, Playa del Carmen. City's not comparing it to Playa del Carmen. And then in general, I've done also real estate throughout different places in Costa Rica. So if you look at the type of crime, Panama, you'll see mostly petty crime. Why? Because we don't have the end use client for drugs does not exist in Panama, if that makes sense. So the drugs that are produced in Colombia go up to the US where they're used more than anywhere. So in Panama, the culture of drugs, it's not a culture here. People don't use them really here unless they're foreigners. So what does that mean? That means the violence that comes with drugs that you'll see with cartels and things in Mexico, we don't have here. You have petty crime. So you might have like a cell phone taken out of a shopping cart that is left unattended or things like that. Petty crime is the majority of crime that would be seen in Panama. I grew up in Omaha, Nebraska, which has about 1 million people, I think, the last time I looked within the city. I feel way safer in Panama than I ever did in Nebraska, which Nebraska is relatively a very safe place as well. But there's little pockets in Panama City that you avoid like any other major city. But besides that, I mean, I feel extremely safe in Panama with a little bit of street smarts. I'd say the majority of people feel very safe here. I love it. I'm very happy raising a family here. I don't think twice about raising my young kids here, as opposed to, like I said, in places like Mexico, I've had personal experiences in a very tourist area. You know, there's a run-in with a cartel. So that's not something that I love. Mexico, I love its food, I love its people, I love its history, but it made me feel very unsafe various times. I'll probably go back and visit at some point, but I wouldn't feel the level of comfort, of security there that I do here in Panama, especially with a family, with kids. Panama is a very, very overall safe place to be. If you like these videos and if you have more questions on the safety of Panama or any topics surrounding that I haven't answered, subscribe or be sure to put some comments below here and let me know what you think. We produce weekly videos, so I'm really interested to hear you guys' feedback.